a defining judgment for former President Jacob Zuma.
Mr. Jacob Gadlehlekisa Zuma is directed to appear and give evidence before the Commission on dates determined by it.
Now, the former president is compelled to appear before the Zondo Commission. Political analyst says the former president now has no choice but to take the stand.
I think that President Jacob Zuma has run out of excuses. I think there is no other way. He will have to show up at the commission and he will have to cooperate and respond to the questions as the Constitutional Court order says.
President Jacob Zuma has tried everything a man can try to avoid appearing before the Zondo Commission, including asking for Justice Zondo to recuse himself and including walking out of the commission once the judge has refused. But now, here's the problem. The Constitutional Court of the country has ruled last week compelling Zuma to go and appear before the Zondo Commission.
The 11th of February in South Africa's calendar is the annual opening of Parliament to set the tone for the year. This, as President Cyril Ramaphosa's administration is dealing with a global pandemic that has caused havoc in the country. For the first time since the country's democracy, the annual event will be attended by only 50 people. Under the new normal, public gatherings as we know them are forbidden.
President Ramaphosa is under pressure. I mean, the state of the nation, certainly we have had corruption, the PPEs still going on. There are some serious challenges in that regard, and also the anxiety around the vaccine, where government seems not to have had a vaccine plan much earlier. So government is trying to find its way to work out a plan where clearly they never had one. So I think that the state of the nation will need to reassure people that government is on top of this.
And another highlight will be developments in the governing party. ANC Secretary General Ace Magashule is due back in court on February the 19th. He was released on bail of 200,000 after his first appearance at the Bloemfontein Magistrate Court. He's facing charges of fraud, corruption and money laundering relating to the 255 million rand Free State Asbestos Audit Project tender.
Indeed, February 2021 is likely to be a very eventful political month in more ways than one. During February, we will have some feedback on whether the ANC-NEC is able to move forward with the question of the step aside, especially in relation to the party's General Secretary, who will appear in court and whose matter will be discussed by the NEC during this month.
And the elephant in the room, the distribution of the much-anticipated vaccine.
Will the vaccines arrive? And when they arrive, will they be distributed swiftly, or will they sit and lie in some warehouse somewhere?
Meanwhile, the African Transformation Movement's non-confidence motion was postponed last year to the first week of February. ATM approached the Western Cape High Court to try and have the motion dealt with through a secret ballot. The party is claiming that National Assembly Speaker Thandi Modise acted irrationally and with bias in turning down the party's request for a secret ballot. Nhlanhla Khatlhane, SABC News, Johannesburg.